Networking. I hate this. I hate this topic. I think that everyone in our business, and I'm saying everyone, so that, and this is going to be negative. This is my most negative post, share, video, vlog. I don't know what this is. I don't know. They're making me do it. If you want to be unique as an actor, just be a good person. That's it. Networking is being a good person. You know, everyone gets caught up in, oh, when I do this and I do that, and I've seen it all. Think about it. Okay, my mom's an agent. I got my SAG card at 8. I was raised in the business. My whole life, everyone befriended me. I'll never forget when I did Transformers, okay? I didn't tell anyone about it. And then I called my mom. I said, I'm doing this little event. Please come see it. And she's like, okay, I'll fly into Burbank. She flies in. And we're going to the red carpet at Universal Studios. Steven Spielberg's in front of us in the line. The 2 VPs of Universal Studios who I worked with are standing behind us. I'm assigned a rep from NBC Universal. A rep is someone that goes with you on the red carpet. They introduce you to different media outlets. This is Dustin James Layton. He's the voice of Autobot Evac and Transformers the franchise. This is the ride that we are launching today. We spent $120 million on the ride. This is our first one. We're launching in Universal Studios, Studio City, Hollywood, for those that don't know where Studio City is. Then we're doing Florida, then we're doing China. They're introducing you, they're setting you up. And if you haven't been to a red carpet, you then walk in and, hi, Dustin, we have a question. Yes? But see, they knew what question to ask because my rep went up there and told them, and then I didn't walk into that part of the red carpet until I was told to. So when I talked to you earlier about everything kind of being staged, it really is. And we could get into that more. But the point is that I didn't have that happen to me because I was trying to network. I kept my head down and I worked really hard. And I was simply trying to scale my value as an actor and get to where I had higher caliber representation so I could be in the mix for those bigger opportunities. That didn't happen through social media. It does for some people, and I commend them, but always remember, being an influencer is different than being an actor. And I see people, they're like, oh, you know, this show and that show, and they're willing to hire this person because they have a following. And that's true. Things are changing, and having a following and being an influencer, there's a power in that. But as far as networking is concerned, right? Just be a good person. When I started out with my first agent, I knew when it was their birthday, I would send them a card and I'd handwrite it. And I would say, you know, I just want to say happy birthday, and I'm so grateful for everything you do. And I feel very fortunate to be on your team. Well, no one does that anymore. It's so much easier now, honestly, even though we're more competitive, to stand out if you just have manners. They invite you to, let's say, an event that the agency's hosting. Show up early and say, what can I do to help? My mom had an event for her agency, and it was interesting because I asked several people, would you like to help out in this regard? And people were like, oh, no, I'm busy. And I'm like, what you don't realize is that all the VIPs that are casting directors are going to show up first, and they're going to check in with you. You're thinking, no, I don't want to be a person that manages the door. I want to go and enjoy the event. But you would have met all the casting directors if you would have just shown up early and taken the time and put a little love in. But I wasn't going to frame it that way or have her team frame it to them that way. Because as soon as I did that, then all I would do is attract the talent that are looking out for themselves. You see, and that's not the talent that, you know, I personally even want to work with as a director of photography. I want to work with talent who are good people, and that's who I look for. So don't think of it as networking. Think of it as being a good person. How can I be a good person and find genuine people I connect with? There's enough people in the entertainment industry that you can connect with. If they're a director and you admire their work, follow them on Instagram. Comment on every post. Hey, I really like this. Take the time to know what you liked about it and say something specific. If they're an agent and they reject you or they don't let you get in, Send them a letter every 3 months. This is what I did the last 3 months. I know you said no before, but I still would love the opportunity to work with you. Just keep knocking and just be a good person. All right, I know that's kind of a volatile subject, so hopefully it helps.